The CBEX Ponzi scheme, understanding the scam and its consequences.
Do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more moral stories. Watch to the end to get the summary lesson of the story. Once again, welcome to the YouTube channel Whispers of the Ancestors.
The CBEX Ponzi scheme is a recent fraudulent investment operation that has duped countless individuals out of their hard-earned money. Operating under the guise of a cryptocurrency exchange or high-yield investment program (HYIP), CBEX lured victims with promises of extraordinary returns on their investments. Like many Ponzi schemes, it relied on new investors' funds to pay earlier participants, creating an illusion of profitability until the scheme inevitably collapsed. CBEX gained traction through aggressive online marketing, fake testimonials, and referral bonuses, encouraging existing members to recruit new ones. Many victims were drawn in by the promise of quick wealth, only to discover too late that withdrawals were either delayed or impossible. When the operators could no longer sustain payments or faced regulatory scrutiny, they disappeared, leaving investors with nothing. Ponzi schemes like CBEX thrive in environments where financial literacy is low and greed overrides caution. They often exploit trending industries, such as cryptocurrency, to appear legitimate. Unfortunately, many victims only realize the scam after losing everything, emphasizing the need for awareness and due diligence before investing. Fundamental principles of a Ponzi scheme are as follows. A Ponzi scheme is a fraudulent investment scam where returns are paid to earlier investors using the capital from newer investors, rather than from legitimate profit. The scheme is named after Charles Ponzi, who became infamous for using this trick in the 1920s. The fundamental principles include: 1. Promise of high returns with low risk. Ponzi schemes attract victims by offering unrealistically high returns, e.g., 10 to 50% monthly, with claims of minimal risk. In reality, no legitimate investment can guarantee such profits consistently. 2. Lack of transparency. Scammers often avoid providing clear details about how the profits are generated. If pressed, they may give vague explanations or fake financial reports. 3. Reliance on new investments. Since no real revenue is generated, the scheme depends on a continuous influx of new investors to pay earlier ones. Once recruitment slows, the scheme collapses. 4. Pressure to reinvest or recruit. Victims are often encouraged to reinvest their profits or bring in new participants to keep the scam running longer. 5. Eventual collapse. All Ponzi schemes fail when there aren't enough new investors to sustain payouts, leading to the operators vanishing with the funds. Understanding these principles can help individuals recognize and avoid such scams in the future. 3 major losses in participating in Ponzi schemes. Participating in a Ponzi scheme like CBEX can lead to devastating consequences beyond just financial loss. Here are 3 major repercussions. 1. Financial ruin. The most immediate and obvious loss is financial. Victims often invest their savings, retirement funds, or even borrow money to join, only to lose everything when the scheme collapses. Unlike legitimate investments, Ponzi schemes offer no recovery options, leaving victims in severe debt. 2. Emotional and psychological trauma. The realization of being scammed leads to stress, depression, and even suicidal thoughts for some victims. The betrayal of trust, especially if friends or family were involved, can cause long-term emotional damage. 3. Legal and social consequences. Many Ponzi schemes encourage participants to recruit others, making them unwitting accomplices. Victims who brought in friends or family may face legal trouble or irreparable damage to relationships when those people also lose money. How to identify and avoid Ponzi schemes. Recognizing red flags can prevent falling victim to scams like CBEX. Too good to be true returns. If an investment promises unusually high, guaranteed returns, it's likely a scam. Unregistered or unlicensed operators. Always verify if the company is registered with financial regulators. Pressure to act quickly. Scammers create urgency to prevent victims from researching properly. Complex or secretive strategies. Legitimate investments are transparent about how profits are made. Payment issues. Difficulty withdrawing funds is a major warning sign. Due diligence, skepticism, and consulting financial advisors can help avoid such traps. So therefore, Ponzi schemes like CBEX exploit trust and greed, leaving victims with financial and emotional scars. By understanding how they work, recognizing warning signs, and taking preventive measures, individuals can protect themselves from such scams in the future. Always remember, if an investment sounds too good to be true, it probably is.